a really common dream that a lot of my female clients have. There's a few common ones, but one that I want to talk about today is intimacy. And in particular, they're being intimate with another woman. Now, these are clients who they're not lesbians, they're not bisexual, they don't even necessarily have had any of those leanings that direction before or experiences in their lives. It's not like this is some, hidden attraction that they just haven't stumbled on yet. But they'll have dreams where they're being intimate with another woman. Whether that's a woman who, the most common ways I see it go is it's either someone they know very well, it's like a very good friend or a childhood friend, something like this, or it's a faceless woman. And they might be able to kind of make out some of the details of who they think she is, but it's a dream. You often can't see the fine details, so they'll, it's just kind of a faceless figure, but who is a woman. And there's, a lot of times it's like, why am I dreaming about being intimate with a woman? I'm not bisexual. I'm not lesbian. Why am I doing this? And the thing to know on this is it's not something that is necessarily sexual. It's not like there's some hidden attraction to a woman. What that other figure represents is some quality or series of qualities that your psyche is trying to relate to and then integrate into yourself. So let's say the dream is of a woman that you know really well. She's a good friend. You're being intimate with her. It's not because you're attracted to her in that way. Far more likely is that she represents certain character qualities. Maybe she's very extroverted. She's unapologetic to be who she is. Maybe she's very confident and she can be direct and unashamed about that. Maybe she's very empathetic and connecting, and she exudes that kind of feminine magnetism. Whatever that looks like, but your psyche sees that woman as certain qualities, a quality, multiple qualities, and the psyche is yearning for that, of like, this would help you. If you had qualities like this, you would be more you would be more whole, you would be more real. So the psyche is using her as a proxy to represent those qualities. And the intimacy with her in that dream is representing your psyche's desire to merge with those qualities, represented by this other woman. Not sexual intimacy. Okay, it's the psyche yearning to merge with what that woman represents to you, what you admire about her, what you maybe even envy about her. Sometimes that's even more powerful. What is it that you really like about her and would take on? So that's the way that can go if it's a specific person, a friend, whoever that might be. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry if I do mid-video. The second way that it can go is, let's say you meet this faceless figure. She's a woman, but she's faceless. She's not someone you specifically know. A lot of the women that I work with, they'll dream of faceless men, and that's an animus figure, and that's like a completely different topic, and that's very common. But so they get kind of freaked out because we'll be talking about animus and masculine integration, shadow animus integration, but then all of a sudden they're getting faceless women, and it's like, what's the deal? Why am I dreaming of faceless women, or even being intimate with them? Like, what's up with that? What that is she represents an aspect of you. She's an aspect of yourself. And she represents a missing part of yourself, particularly in the feminine. So you as a woman, likely at your core, you are a feminine woman. Your unique, authentic brand of whatever that looks like for you, but you're likely feminine to your core. So if you're dreaming of a faceless woman, who's not someone specifically, she is an element of your own unclaimed femininity. She's an element of your own unclaimed femininity, whatever that looks like for you, whatever quality she represents. Magnetism, radiance, sensuality, creativity, empathy, compassion, connection, queen energy, whatever that looks like. She is that. And again, if you're being intimate with that faceless woman, it's your psyche is trying to remerge with a missing or forgotten or lost aspect of you. And this exists within you. This is you, but it's been split off because maybe at some point, you being extroverted and confident was, no, it's frowned on. Or you being sensual is like, oh no, that's too much. You're being too much. Your emotions are too much. Maybe it's a sexual element of you, and God knows that's about the most shadowy, repressed aspects of most of ourselves too. So when or if you have a dream, you're being intimate with a woman, try not to worry about, oh, does this mean I'm like latently bisexual or something like this, and I just never consider it. Could be that, probably not. Far more likely, it's representing your psyche's trying to merge with whatever that person or that figure represents. Faceless figure, aspect of yourself you have not yet integrated, person you know. There's certain qualities you envy or admire about them, and your psyche is trying to bring those in because it knows if I was to bring these in and embrace those qualities, I would become a much more whole and real version of me. Thanks, guys.